Who is the father of modern philosophy? Questions will be answered. Welcome to Questions. Today's question comes from a teacher that knows everything I'm about to discuss, but still willingly forces me to answer the question. Speaking of the question, today's question is, who is Rene Descartes?
Rene Descartes.
Warning, this video is not for stupid people. If you are a stupid person, then click on this cat video right here to get your entertainment. If you are a well-educated person like myself, then I would suggest learning something and listening to the rest of this video. Rene Descartes was born on March 31st, 1956. He was born in
La Haya en Turena.
that. When Descartes was 1, his mother passed away. At that time, his father was a member of parliament. In order to satisfy his father's wishes for college, he studied to be a lawyer. Descartes, in one of his books, describes the following after college years.
I entirely abandoned the study of letters, resolving to seek no knowledge other than that of which could be found in myself, or else in the great book of the world. I spent the rest of my youth traveling, visiting courts and armies, mixing with people of diverse temperaments and ranks, gathering various experiences, testing myself in the situations which fortune offered me, and at all times reflecting upon whatever came my way, so as to derive some profit from it.
In 1618, Rene Descartes gave into his ambition of becoming a professional military officer. He joined the Dutch States Army and went under the study of military engineer, through which he extended quite a lot of his knowledge of mathematics. On November 10th or 11th, Rene Descartes shut himself inside a oven of sorts, and he had 3 visions inside this room. I am the angel of wisdom.
I am the angel of philosophy.
I am the angel of analytical geometry and physics. He talked with these 3 spirits for quite a while, and through this conversation he formulated many of his discoveries, those of which included analytical geometry, applying mathematics to philosophy. But his most important discovery was the quote, "I think, therefore I am." Rene Descartes discusses his beliefs in science in the following quote.
Thus all philosophy is like a tree, of which metaphysics is the root, physics the trunk, and all other sciences the branches that grow out of this trunk, which are reduced to 3 principles, namely medicine, mechanics, and ethics. By the science of morals I understand the highest and most perfect, which, presupposed in entire knowledge of the other sciences, is the last degree of wisdom.
We are now going to look through all of Rene Descartes' achievements. Descartes' first achievement was dualism. Pretty much it's the physical body over the spiritual mind. In other words, he's the person who invented emotions. Descartes' second innovation was the Cartesian X and Y axis. You know, that thing that shows up in all of your middle school nightmares where you graph the thing on the thingy. What is this place? You're on a graph. No. Rene's next achievement is variables. He's the guy who, well, he took a number like this and then threw it against the wall. And then he put the alphabet in mathematics. Rene Descartes also created exponents. He's the guy who took like a variable like this and one like this and said, hey, why don't we put this together and put a little number right there. Rene Descartes' finest, most amazing achievement ever, though, was he was able to correctly map and find the degree of the rainbow. It ended up being 42. So who is Rene Descartes? Well, we can consider this.
Questions answered.
But there's one more thing to consider. In the end, everybody has to face death. Rene Descartes was no exception. He ended up dying from pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
Ready, aim, fire.
Did you like the video? In that case, subscribe below. If you don't, you might find yourself in the ground.